Welcome back. My guest is Kasey Kahne, and we have Robin on the line from Fredericksburg, Texas. Robin, you're on with Kasey. Quickly, if you could, please.
Yes. When is Kasey's new Allstate commercial with the girls coming out?
Well, I don't know. That's I don't know. The last one was so hard to do for me. That was all just thrown at me pretty much, and I'm not. We don't need to show that stuff.
You don't like you
no, they tricked me into that.
This?
They tricked me into doing that whole commercial and dancing and all that. But
they made you look good in the end, though.
Yeah, there was actually a good dancer there. It was
your
it
body
could fit
double,
into my
right?
same suit, and he was good. It was fun working with him.
I have a serious sponsorship question, and that is life being different now that you're the Bud guy. Do you? I mean, in addition to the three ladies who can't back out of the parking lot without knocking down the racetrack sign, in addition to all those female fans that we know about, do you now have a lot more guys with beer bellies as fans that are cheering for you, or do you notice things like that?
I don't know for sure, but I hope so. I think that's a great. You know, the Budweiser sponsorship is awesome for me, and I'm really excited to be part of that. And you know, there's definitely some that's better, more like a sports type thing. You know, I enjoy the Budweiser stuff.
I got you. So life is about the same, though.
It's about the same. It hasn't changed much. I just see more red that's actually 9 red, not 8 red.
Not for Junior.
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon was your hero coming up, if I remember correctly. You used to watch him on Thursday Night Thunder. Yep. Tony Stewart became kind of a mentor. You drove for the same car owner. Like Tony, you've got dirt track teams. You're giving back in a way. I'm wondering what motivates that. Is that just what it is? Is it giving back? Is it a money-making deal?
It's definitely not a money-making thing.
And now you're talking about adding another World Outlaw team.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy giving back, and I enjoy being part of that series. The thing that I like so much is when I left racing USAC, when I left racing the wing sprint cars, I still wanted to do it. It wasn't like I left because I didn't like that stuff. I loved it, and I still want to do it, but there's just not any time to do it. So it's nice to have my own teams, and I can watch them, keep track with what they're doing.
Tell me about this kid.
Yeah, Brad. He's a good little driver. He can race about any type of car you give him. Brad Sweet can, yeah. And he figures things out really quickly, and he wants it really bad. So,
how do you approach his situation? I mean, do you take him by the hand and say, I'm going to make you a cup driver? Is that part of the mindset now that you are that, know where he came from?
Well, that's the thing about him is he can race with a wing on. He could race World of Outlaws. He could race USAC, pavement, dirt. It doesn't matter. So I told him, hey, why don't you, we asked him if he wanted to drive for us this year in our Mopar stuff, and he wanted to. So we got that done, and I just want him to race USAC. I want him to learn the pavement, the dirt.
Yep.
You know, he already knows dirt, but learn all the pavement and see if he can, figure it out and go to the next level. And, so far so good. He's a great little driver.
We got less than a minute left. I'm curious about the future. There's all this silly season talk. What's Tony going to do? All the rest of that. How long are you locked in at Gillette Evernham?
Yep.
It's the only Cup team you've driven for. And how long will it take that 9 to actually become a title contender?
I think the 9, I feel like we're one of the top 10 teams right now, and if we keep getting better like we have been from the start of this year, I feel like we'll have a shot this year to run in the top 5 in points. As far as my future, it's through 2010. I'm at Gillette Evernham, and I think about it all the time, and I really do not know why I would ever want to leave there as long as we can be competitive and win races. It's where I started, raced, the one that gave me the opportunity, and now with Budweiser, why leave that? I think, as hard as they work, if we can keep progressing, I'm happy.
Life is good for Kasey Kahne. I appreciate you coming tonight, man.
Thanks,
Great having you back on the show.